This painting is in fabulous condition, and especially that face, which has only 2 or 3 pinhead size losses. It's immaculate and so impressive and intimidating. I called him intimidating because for any restorer to work on a painting like this is nerve-wracking, awe-inspiring, and an enormous privilege. In the middle of the 19th century, the National Gallery made an incredible series of acquisitions of no fewer than 3 portraits by Jan van Eyck. The great Arnolfini portrait, one of the most celebrated pictures in the collection, and then 2 smaller individual portraits. The portrait known as L'Aile Souvenir, and this portrait. In 2019, I had the good fortune to clean the L'Aile Souvenir, but most recently, we have cleaned the wonderful man in a red headdress. It was varnished when it arrived, and as a result, that varnish had become really foggy and opaque because there were 2 centuries worth of varnish on the surface. It was still the most incredible and striking image, but really it was just a face looming out of the fog of these deteriorated varnishes. We've known for a long time that the background was completely repainted. The first stage was really quite easy. That was the removal of the varnishes going back to before 1851. They were easily soluble, and immediately there was an improvement because we no longer had this fogginess. But actually, the repainted background looked even worse. One of the options we'd retained was, well, perhaps we'd better leave it and just live with it. But it was heavy, opaque. It had actually gone over the edge of Jan van Eyck's original design, especially around the red headdress, the most astonishing part of the picture. Underneath the overpaint, we found a deterioration of the ultramarine blue pigment, which had been glazed over a dark underpainting to make a really deep, rich purple-blue background. This has gone spotty and patchy in places. We couldn't leave the wonderful portrait with this background without some intervention by restoration. And so slowly and carefully, I glazed back all those patchy dots so that we could see the wonderful figure properly set in his space.